Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne and into 2017, and I'm building things like they're going out of business. If you saw my last video, I was building Eagle Moss's DeLorean. I am coming to the end of the Millennium Falcon. I've got 3 issues left, but D'Agostini have still whet my appetite because they are doing Build the R2-D2 full run. Okay, if you saw my videos back in May, you'll realise that I did 4 issues of this already, which were a test build. What I thought would be novel to build the first issue today was to, I've got the test build pieces here, so I thought we'd compare them to see what's changed in the last like 8 months. Some bits are the same, some bits have changed quite considerably, so when I actually do the build you'll see that for yourself. But let's talk about this collection. It's 100 issues. The unit, according to people online, is 19 inches by 9 inches, but that is slightly smaller than 1:2 scale, which is what this apparently is. But let's talk about what we got. First off, some people got this on a blister pack, like on a card. As you can see, I've got this in some sort of nice presentation book. I have subscribed to this, so if you have subscribed to this, you probably haven't got this yet. Let me explain why. I had to go to the shops to get this, which was $2.99. $2.99. The reason for it is because D'Agostini like to send out 4 copies at once, so when issue 4 is released, then you'll get the backlog of the issues 1 to 4, which is why after making this video it may be a while before you see me do another post for them, but that's all it is. They send it out 4 at a time, which, you know, if you get it from the newsagents, of course, you can get it weekly and you can keep on top of it, but I like it delivered to my door. Let's talk about what we get. We get the usual gumph telling you to subscribe and all the free gifts you get with it. Don't normally keep that, but I think I have talked about in a previous video what the free gifts are. As you can see there, you get a USB stick pen, which is, already got one of these from the test build. A cap, binders, mugs, and what's that? Notebook and pen. Notebook and pen. So we don't need that. Another one telling you to subscribe, and it's got a customer guarantee. More freebies. Look, we even get the statue there of C3PO and R2-D2. Pretty cool. Although that doesn't come into, like, I don't know, the 26th delivery, which is a year away. 100 issues, 2 years. Oh. And look, they really do want to plough us with it. Look, another subscription to give your news agents to make sure that they put it aside for you. Okay, before we go into the magazine, you get your little gumph, which we got with the Millennium Falcon, which just shows you actual size, what it's going to look like. There you go. Not bad, and just some information about how this goes together. I don't think this is going to need painting at all, but obviously if you want to weather the pieces and stuff like that, then you can paint it, I guess. A lot of it looks to be clipped together, but clip and screw, I don't think there's going to be a lot of gluing. I'm hoping there's not going to be a lot of gluing. I'm really hoping there's no sprues either. But that's the little, I don't know what you call it, a product guide, I suppose, there. And then last but not least, we've got the magazine, which is this here. Changes every week, and it tells you what's coming in issues 2 and 3, and it'll also tell you what sort of parts you've got. Now with Eagle Moss, as you can see, it tells you what you've got and where it goes, sort of thing, and then the instructions about what to do are all there, and that's what we're going to be following today. Other than that, I think it's time to get cracking on it. I hope you enjoyed this series. 100 issues, let's do it. Okay, I guess the first thing to do is to take this out of the box. I'm not sentimental with these things. I will chuck them away, no problem. So we're just left with this. Like Blue Peter, as I explained in my last build, I'm building this upside down so you guys can see it the right way up. But the reason I've got this now, rather than wait for the subscription, is this little bad boy here. You can never have enough screwdrivers, and for $2.99, that's perfect. Of course, getting into the thing is going to be fun. I think I'm going to need my handy bat knife. No, I'm not copywriting Barnacles if anyone watches his channel. But let's look at the lovely jubbly bits that we got here. It's like Christmas opening this up. Okay. Oh God. Eagle Moss, you've certainly, not Eagle Moss, D'Agostini, you've certainly excelled yourself of keeping bits in here. Right. I would like to be careful to make sure I've got all bits. Let's get the most important bit out. The screwdriver. Bit there. screws, 2 packs of screws, some sort of lens, a cover there, some wires, electrode, and that bit. That is everything that's coming in the first issue, as you can see. Right, let's talk about some of these pieces first. This piece is obviously like the eye sensor hole here. You can see that pretty good there, I'm guessing. This is the test piece that came out. And as you can see, it's considerably bigger. If I put those together, look, can you see that? Look how much bigger it is and stuff like that. That's from the test piece. This has got a nicer plastic as well. This is quite a rough one on the test piece here. The other things are, this one looks to be exactly the same. This is the test piece, and this is the normal piece. Test piece, the piece that comes in the run. That one seems to be the same as well. The little eye fixture holes, this is completely different. This is what it looks like on the test piece there, and this is what the one comes. Got a silver board around it, as you can see. Pretty much the same size though, actually tiny bit bigger, but that's what that's going to look like. What other things can I show you on the test piece? I didn't actually have this in the test run, so this is all new. We had one of these, but it didn't look like that either. That was in the back here. I don't know if you can see that, but this looks to have been scaled down to this now, which is interesting. I thought you can have a look at the test piece to see what's changed over the past 8 months. But let's get cracking onto it. So the first thing it wants me to do is we're going to be assembling the eyepiece here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this bit here, and it's going to be going in this hole here. Right there. Put that in like that. Obviously the white way round, so the lights are facing up, and we're going to be bolting this in, screwing it in. Now the screws it gave us, let's have a look at these. Some black ones and some silver ones. Now it's the black ones on the picture that are going to be screwed into this bad boy here. So let's do that. Get them out without losing them. Now normally D'Agostini are really good at sending spare parts and stuff like that, but in this case it's going to take 3 screws to screw it in, and they've given me 3 screws. So don't cock it up. Let's get this in here like this. What way around do they go? No, they actually go in the other way. We're screwing them in from the inside to the outside. Now the other thing I like about this screwdriver is it's got a rotating head, so it basically spins in your hand, which is good. You haven't got to just keep rotating your hand all the time. Again, easily worth the $2.99 that the screwdriver is. I know you could probably get them cheaper in a arts and crafts shop, but with the Millennium Falcons, as I said, I got through 5 of them because the heads kept rounding on them. Yeah, I got through 5 of them, and then I had to go and buy some more. So I thought, if I buy all the starter editions, then we're winning, because I'm not going to run out. Let's get that in. So that's nice and tight. That's that. Now it's going to want me to undo this and put the wire part in. So these things, do not chuck. Do not chuck these. Keep these. They come in handy for doing wire tidy later on. I found that with the Millennium Falcon. So basically, this power is going to be going into the back of this unit here. How it goes in, I don't know. It goes in that way around. I'm just making sure we've got a good fit on there and that we're using the right one. Yeah, I think it goes in that way. Let's just have another check. I don't want to push it in when it... No, it goes in the other way. There we go. That's going to go in just like that. It hasn't asked me to do that, I have to say. But it is telling me how it's going to work. But obviously not in this issue sort of thing. So that's pretty much all it wants me to do. Now you're going to get this a lot. You're going to be left with pieces that are actually left. So obviously we haven't attached this to this, or wherever it goes to this, I'm guessing. It hasn't been done yet. It hasn't even told us what to do with this yet. I'm guessing that probably goes on there or something. No idea. And we've got some spare screws, so unfortunately we've got to keep these to one side and do them for next time. But I'm guessing it's going to look something like this when it comes up. As you can see, we get a red light come up, a blue light come up, and I've put both together. Get a nice sort of like purple light come up, which is interesting. But again, that's just on the test build. But that's all they wanted us to do on this one, was to screw that in and put the lead in like that. A bit of a letdown. I'd like to have put this whole thing together, I suppose, but I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait for that. But that is issue 1 of Build Your Own R2-D2. In issue 2, as you can see, we've got a lot of bits from the test build again coming up. As you can see, we've got the big thing here, which is that. It's basically making this leg feature here. And all the lenses and stuff that's going to be is going to be issue 3. So we won't be doing any more of this until issue 3 when that comes round. But I'm excited. 100 issues. Hopefully by January 2019 we'll be able to see the thing working, operating it on our smartphones and stuff like that. But this is D'Agostini's Build Your Own R2-D2 finally gone into full run. Take care, everybody.